Good evening, folks. Good evening. It has been a long, eventful day today here at Brookshire Boulevard, Kiplin Automotive Group, right here on right at 3515 next to the Enterprise. And I want to answer a burning question before I call it a day. Yes, it's been a long day today, and a lot of good stuff happened. We had some people drive off in cars. That's what we do. But multiple times when we're making our phone calls to people who have filled out the application or people who have contacted us, okay, good night, people who have contacted us, they say, listen, I've been to 4 or 5 dealerships, all of them, promise me the world, tell me they can get me approved. And then I get down there and I'm dealing with rejection. They can't get me approved. I don't have enough time on the job. I don't make enough money. I got too many repos. I mean, they come up with all these reasons that I can't get into the car. But when I initially spoke to them, they told me, yeah, absolutely. We can get you in the vehicle. Not a problem. Come on down. Set the appointment. Anyway, the reason why they do that, folks, is because historically, what they want to do is get you on the lot so that if by chance they get you approved, they can, push you into a vehicle. They can press you into that car. They're not going to let you leave, right, without closing you, okay? This is traditionally how it's done, right? So, we got a live one. Let's get them in a car. Let's not let them leave the lot because they can go down the street to the next place and get in a vehicle. So they would much rather have you there and waste your time. You get rejected, right? Because the odds are that if you get approved, they know they've got a live one and they're going to do everything they can to close you hard and get you in a car. Now, what we do differently is we can tell you if you're approved before you ever come down to the lot. So if you've ever driven by Brookshire, if you've ever came down, we have close to 25,000 families on our Facebook page. We get tons of applications. We get tons of phone calls, and we sell a lot of cars. I mean, in the last couple of days, we've blown out 5, 6, 7 cars, right? We do not have time to play those type of games with people. Hey, come on down. Absolutely. Let's get you down here. We can get you closed. Don't worry about it. Come on down. When can you come? Don't just get here. Just get him here. Only to find out we can't help you. Okay? So no, we don't do that. We have nothing to gain from wasting your time because there's probably 5 or 6 other people that we're trying to help. And in order to do that, we have to use our time wisely. I mean, we really only have about 12 hours in the day. We open up at less than that. We open up at 10, and we're usually out of here by 7, 8 o'clock. It sounds like a long time, but when you're dealing with the sheer number of applicants we do every day, inquiries, contracts, follow-ups, maintenance, dealing with customer service, we just don't have the time. So what we're going to do is when you fill out the application, which we encourage you to do, we're going to say, fill out the application, give us a little time to see if we can get you some money. And if we get you money, then we start the process for picking a vehicle like this beautiful Lexus or this Nissan Altima or the Toyota Camry on the end. And we say, you're approved. We got you enough money to get into the vehicle. Now, if we tell you you're approved, come down. Unless you lied on your application, you don't make as much money as you said you made, you don't work where you say you work or something weird like that, which it does happen, guess what? You are driving off with a car guaranteed, period. No questions asked. We do not play those games. Our goal is to get you pre-approved before you get to the lot. So now there's some people who just joined us. Thank you for joining. I would appreciate it if you hit the share button because we like to get this stuff out and let people know how to prepare for these type of things. We're not the only dealership in Charlotte. And lots of people calling on you. Lots of people trying to get you to come down to their dealerships And I just want you to understand that historically, in the internet age, we're more of an internet age type dealership. We're getting you pre-approved before you ever walk on the lot. We're not subscribing to the old way of selling. Get them on the lot, get all their information. If they're a quality customer, close them hard, because if you let them know they're approved over the phone, they're going to just go shopping everywhere and they may never make it to your dealership. Listen, we have way too many people we're dealing with on a daily basis to even make that an issue for us. We will gladly tell you you're approved, for how much, what your monthly payment's going to be, everything you need to know before you even jump in your Uber or your mother's car or take the bus or walk down to the dealership or drive your cash car that's fully paid that you don't want to trade in and come down here and jump in your new car. We do not have to play those games. So I just, today I had so many people come at me, with that, like, James, I've heard this so many times. They say I'm approved and then I'm not, and I waste time. I come down there, I bring all my stuff, I get my hopes up only to be let down. Well, guess what? That isn't happening here, okay? As long as we have everything we need up front, I can guarantee you that if we tell you you're approved on this car, all you need to bring is your last 2 stubs, a copy of your utility bill, 2 pieces of mail, your driver's license, or North Carolina state ID. We get a lot of people without driver's license that buy cars from us, right? Just bring your North Carolina state ID. We still can get you done. Guess what? You're in there. There's no even maybes unless your stuff isn't straight. Thank you, everybody, for joining. I see this is a hot topic. Lots of people are on. Again, hit the share button, folks. I love to let people know what we do, how we do it. I'm answering the question that was asked to me multiple times today. James, if I come down to the dealership, am I going to get approved or am I going to be disappointed? I've been to 5 dealerships already. They all promised me the same thing. I'm going to get approved. And I get there, James, and guess what? They tell me they can't get it done. My income's too short. My time on the job's too short. My license is bad. I mean, they come up with all these reasons why at first I'm approved, now I'm not. Well, guess what, guys? At Kiplin, we specialize in pre-approving people before they come here because we don't have the time to waste. We have so many applications that we don't have time to have people come down here to figure out, are they approved? We guarantee your approval once we've gone through the process, period. Yes, you're approved. Here's your monthly payment. Here's the VIN number to the vehicle you chose if you want to get a quote. I mean, we give you everything you need to be able to come down here fully equipped to make a purchase. So that's it. I mean, unfortunately, dealerships, the old way of doing things, and it's still being done. Big dealerships do it all the time. They try to get you down to the dealership, work the numbers. Listen, if you get 20 people in today, at least 4 of them are going to be good. Get them all in. Close the deal. Oh, God, no way. No, we just don't have time for that, folks. We personally do not have time to promise you the world and not deliver. But I can promise you this. If we tell you you're approved, if we tell you you've got an approval from one of our lenders, here's your monthly payment, here's the car, guess what? You can take it to the bank. I don't care. Listen, if you don't have a ride, we've Ubered. I can't tell you how many people we've Ubered down here. Do you think we're going to pay for an Uber for you to come to the dealership only to tell you you're not approved? Why would we make that type of investment? We have a pickup service. You think we're going to go pick you up, bring you down to the service only to tell you, oops, you're not approved? Listen, it is a rarity. 99% of the time. we're on the money. Now, again, the only time that this type of things happen is when we don't get all the information from the client. If we don't get all the information from the client, yes, it could happen that we have a false approval, right? And then when the client gets here, we get some extra information that we didn't know. But anyway, listen, guys, thank you for joining. Appreciate you. Thanks for hitting the share button. Please keep hitting the share button. As you know, right now we're at about 24,915 families. We're trying to hit 25,000. Really excited about that. Probably going to do something special when we hit that 25,000 number. Remember, just because a dealership tells you you're approved, it doesn't necessarily mean you're approved, because the history behind getting people down to the dealership is work the numbers, get them there. The ones that aren't approved, you kick them out. The ones that are, you have them on your lot, so they're not going to go buy somewhere else, right? We don't do that to people. Listen, if you don't want to do business with Kiplin, we're not going to try to force you, that's for sure. We don't want you to experience buyer's remorse. We want you to be happy. We want, when we sell you the first car, we're already thinking about the fifth car that we're going to sell you. So, no, we're definitely not trying to do that. You can take it to the bank. Hey, by the way, check out this Civic, guys. 92,000 miles on it. Honda Civic, 2-door. I mean, if you're into the 2 doors, it's really nice. Also, hey, look at that. This Honda Pilot. It's been here. You know what? This Honda Pilot has been here forever. It's $15,000. That's probably why. But, hey, it's waiting for the right person to get here, right? The right approval, right? Because we're just not going to have people come down here and waste time. So this is my way of putting it out there, educating the people who take time to listen to our content and like our page. Guys, we're not going to play those games with you, okay? That is a promise. That's a Kiplin promise, that if we tell you you're approved on a specific vehicle, you can take it to the bank. I don't care how you get here, whether you Uber here or whether we Uber you here, whether we send our guy to pick you up or you take the bus, you are leaving with a car. Bottom line, if we tell you you're approved, you're leaving with a car. But it all starts with an application. And our application takes 5 to 7 minutes to fill out. And our lenders love our application, and they give us the answers we're looking for when it's filled out, okay? I will add the link to the application to this post. You can click on it, or you can click on the link on our website at KiplinAuto.com. Click on that link, click on the Get Financed link, and stop wasting time. Stop wasting time at those dealerships who are promising you they're going to get you approved only for you to waste time. At least you know that if you come to Kiplin and you get an approval, hey, maybe you don't like any of our cars. Maybe you decide you want to wait a little while. Guess what? You got an approval. You know that. And we're not afraid, right, for you to have one. Okay? We're not afraid to share that with you. Hey, good, you got an approval. But we have a system that we use that pretty much guarantees our customers drive off with a car once they have an approval. Hey, guys, thanks for joining us. Oh, my gosh. I can't believe how many people are on. It's 9 o'clock. Thank you for joining. I know lots of people have that question in the back of their mind, right? Like, why the heck are these dealerships doing it? Why do they have me coming down here wasting my time? You know, I mean, I'm on the 4th dealership already that told me they could get me approved. And what? Nobody can get me approved. That's ridiculous. Why do it? It's because this is just historically, this is how they do things. Get them down to the dealership, and hopefully, if they're good or you can find a way to close them, they're at the dealership already. They're not going to go anywhere else. You can close them, right? Nah, we're not interested in doing that. Not interested. We hope that you'll choose Kiplin. We will work hard for you. We'll get you the answers you're looking for. We'll make this process easy. You know, the days of spending 3 hours at the dealership, 4 hours at the dealership just to drive are over. Again, the days of spending 3, 4, 5 hours at the dealership just to find out if you're approved, and you might even get approved, but it took 3, 4 hours, are over. over. You want to know if you're approved and you want to be in and out of the dealership in 60 minutes or less, then start with a Kiplin application and you'll find out how fast we can get you an approval and how quickly you can be in and out the door. Again, this is James, General Manager, Kiplin Automotive Group. I'm calling it a night, guys. It's going on 9 o'clock. I had a very long day, but it was a good day. Met lots of good people, spoke to lots of good people. My voice is really strained because I'm talking all day, y'all. All day, but I'm sharing knowledge, sharing good stuff, helping people. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. Anyway, man, so many people coming on. I feel bad closing out. Guys, you guys are gonna have to go back and watch it from the beginning. But this is some good information, and it's something you should know, right? You know, when you start buying a car, when you get into that process of looking around, shopping around, know that this is just a part of the process, especially if you have a little bit challenged credit. You got a 700 credit score, who cares? You go wherever you want and you can get a car, right? 700, 800. We're talking about the people with 500 credit scores. Some of them even have 450s. I have a 450, James, 500. Credit's not that good. Medical bills, all types of stuff. You know, seem like I can't get an approval. I've been to 5 different dealerships. Well, guess what? We're not even going to ask you to come here to find that out. We'll let you know before you even get here so you don't waste your time, okay? Anyway, I'm out. James, General Manager, Kiplin Automotive Group, 3515 Brookshire Boulevard. Sold mad cars over the last couple of days. Our lot is looking empty right now, but I'm excited because we got more cars coming. Guys, we sell a lot of cars because we take care of our people, period. I don't care what anybody else says. We do a better job of taking care of our people. We give more money back in helping people who can't help themselves than any other dealership. And yes, we're here to make money, but we're here for the long haul. We're not going anywhere. Over and out.